Egypt. Just the name is so full of mystery and adventure. It is mentioned in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. We have heard about it all our lives. Some of our favorite Bible characters either lived there or visited, and now was our time to experience it. Our mission was quite basic. Make Jesus real for the students. It was decided that the way we would do that was to have a week of prayer, and we would teach them songs and tell them different parables and bring out practical lessons from them. Surrounded by the Muslim culture, this small Adventist school has a delicate mission of its own. Most of its students are not Adventist, and it is to this setting that we eagerly accept this mission. But first, we have to get there.
14.
We're getting started, as you can see here.
How far are we from the school?
Maybe a quarter of a mile or a mile.
Probably 2 miles.
Maybe 2 miles.
What happened to us?
A couple of the belts came off. We had to get them back on track.
Right,
Looks like our gentlemen experts here have done their hero thing, and we're ready for action.
That put us behind schedule, but we were all still able to board the plane.
We are currently in an airplane going to Memphis, Tennessee.
They can see the school on that side of the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain still has on the bathroom seatbelt.
We all stayed in our seats and were good after that.
Let me look at my paper. We're approximately in Memphis, Tennessee. Right now, we're waiting on to well, right now we have to go to the custom, go to the custom, and we have to get 2 students checked out in order to go to Egypt.
Good.
I'm Jamal Johnson, trying to eat this.
How long will it take to get to Amsterdam?
Too long. Definitely too long.
We're about to fly to Amsterdam in a huge plane.
Although flying is a much quicker way to get to Europe than the options the Pilgrims had, it still takes a long time and is exhausting.
Right now we're in Amsterdam and we're waiting in line for, simply do not know why. Right, but that route, I didn't get no sleep last night, so I'm so tired.
Okay, so what is she really saying?
She's saying, no, she's saying, blah, 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 blah. I'm surprised she didn't.
Okay, Tasha, what is she saying?
This is brie, and it is delicious.
Where are
It's
we?
a sandwich we got at Amsterdam Airport.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Montre Parker, and we are now in Cairo, Egypt. We're going to Upper Nile Academy, and we are currently in the van traveling right now in the city. So take a look. Currently, it is 2:30. When we got to, it's 2 o'clock. Sorry. When we got to the airport, we went through the immigration system. But first, me and Martin had to get our visas. It was so simple. God bless. We paid the money. They gave us the stamps, and we went through. Once we got through the immigration, we went and got our bags. Every baggage was there. After that, we left and got into the car, and now we're on our way.
What about going through immigrations right after we picked up all our bags? How'd that go?
You know what? That went really well. I'll tell you one thing that really stuck out in my mind. The security guards had MK-47s. So, if you ever come to Egypt, please don't try anything.
Is your school a big one like this?
This is our first day in Egypt, and this is a beautiful room that we're staying in.
And this is the softest bed in the world. We got in last night about 2 o'clock. We got in about 3 o'clock to sleep. We are heading out to go see where the rest of the group is.
This is the boys' dormitory, and it is on one side of the immediate campus area here, and the girls' dormitory is over on the other side of the school building, which this is the school building. This is looking from the main entrance of the school into the school building down the driveway. Immediately at the end of our driveway here is the mosque. For security purposes, it's gated. I was told that at every Christian center, whatever it might be, a Christian church, anything Christian, a mosque is always built right next to it.
Every evening we began with a song service followed by a health nugget.
I know what we think of in America when we talk of a nugget, but what do you guys think of?
طبعا في كلمة nuggets دي لما بيتكلموا عنها
These are not the kind of doctor that you go to the office to see.
دول الدكاترة اللي تمام عملي أبدا.
But yet at the same time it is very important.
لكن يعني أنت بدك تقول هذا هو إيه؟
It's that He is our Savior.
المسيح هو مخلصنا.
How many of you believe that Jesus is your Savior?
كم واحد فيكم بيؤمن أن المسيح هو مخلصك؟ يدعون القرآن، أنت ليه بتتكلم بهؤلاء الخطاة؟
These were the people that people
While the speakers would give their presentations, Randall would complement the topic by illustrating the parable.
So Jesus, 99. And he said there was some. Where could the sheep be? So as the shepherd went on to look for his sheep, vaguely saying, because they had found then over 99 that had one measure because she was 8. 9. But once she felt it, it gave her.
But it also represents as Christians.
They're putting up a frame to pour cement for a building out here at the front gate.
Yeah.
This is a gentleman who came from outside and bought some alfalfa, put it on his cart, and he is hauling it off with his horse. They're letting him out of the gate right now.
Do we have any more shovels?
And this is the cart that we are about to take into town to pick up some wood. Jamaris is actually driving the donkey. And for some reason, the donkey seems to be obeying him. Why? We cannot figure that out. But he has successfully figured out how to get the donkey to move in a circle. Congratulations! This is Cairo. And we are on the back of a donkey that has decided it wants to eat. Oh, here's another donkey. Check this out. We are almost downtown. We are about to hopefully start painting the ping pong table soon. It's prepared to paint, or it looks as if these tables have already been painted. Check that out. This is the view from sort of the cafeteria. Beautiful. All the palm trees. Palm trees are just gorgeous. Here's a happy crew painting the wallboards. What are you doing, Elizabeth?
Making a mess.
Mel, where are we?
Where are we?
Uh-huh.
Where are we? I forgot.
And what day is this?
We're at Upper Nile Academy and Thursday. It's Thursday. Nile Union Academy. Nile Union Academy. And we're painting the baseboards in the school hallway. And my watch is still on old time, so I'm not
Having
sure if
fun?
it's 30 or 31st.
What are you doing, Martin? Martin, what are you doing?
I'm throwing away trash. It's the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life. Painting the baseboards. Only the baseboards are made out of concrete. So
Oh boy.
this is a painstaking process here. We painted the.
Look at this man. He's doing a good job.
Well, not so much.
You're not so sure?
عشان يعتنوا بيه.
The next day came.
اليوم الثاني جه.
And the Samaritan
حطوا
gave
فوق
him.
الحمار بتاعه.
But that's not all.
بس ده مش كان كل حاجة.
He put band-aids on.
حط له ضمادات.
It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is what happens every morning. It's called a call to worship, and at about 4 o'clock every morning, all the mosques in the area, and they're like, as one student put it, they're like the stars of the heavens. There's a lot of mosques. They start broadcasting these prayers over the loudspeakers, and Muslims will, at this time of the day, begin their prayers. The really good Muslims will actually go to the mosque. Now, there's a lot of mosques, so you don't really have to go far in order to go to the mosque to pray, and this actually isn't a real person on a microphone. They actually just play a recording. And it makes sense because, as you can tell from my voice, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I guess it's pretty typical. Nobody has a really good voice. And the recording, I'm sure, sounds a lot better than a 4 o'clock in the morning voice. Of course, in the United States, we don't really hear this type of thing. Probably wouldn't be acceptable, but here it's quite acceptable for the mosques to broadcast these prayers over the loudspeakers at 5 times a day. Apparently during Ramadan, it's just constant. This will go on for about a half hour. So from probably 4 to 4:30, this broadcast will go on Some people ask, well, can you complain about it? Can you ask them not to do this? Well, it's kind of interesting. They say that it would be an insult. Why would you want to? Why would you not want them to pray to God? And so it'd be quite an insult to even suggest that they not do this. So live in peace around here. Live and let live, I guess. This is what they do. And Egypt being a predominantly Muslim country, this is the way of life. That's just what happens.
Every morning we would regroup, get together and share experiences, encourage one another, and begin our day.
I like pancakes. You want pancakes? Good morning. Right now we're down in that, what's his name again?
Mike and Sally Fisher.
We're at Mike and Sally Fisher house eating lovely pancakes with homemade syrup and also punch. You can punch and strawberry. You can join us if you like to.
Oh, like, okay. But that's, I understand.
My budget's through.
Okay, we're in the microbus.
Oh, hey,
There's Martin,
it's got lots of hot boxes
me,
squished into the small
Elizabeth,
vehicle.
and Tasha in the back seat.
My
Amon,
God.
Peyton, Mel in the next seat up. Mr. Holland, Tamara, Mara, and then
Is that Remy over there?
Mr. Stewart, and then oh, there's a couple other guys coming. Okay, Mr. May in the front,
Who's water,
and Becky, student, missionary here, and then our driver. Let's see, these two students are, what are their names? Do you know their names? What is it?
Wa'il and Saleh.
Wa'il and Sama. Okay.
On the side here, the Pharaoh is smiting one of his enemies before God Horus. And the same idea is repeated on the other side before God Ammon. And above the door here, we can see the winged sun disk with two covers for protection. It was protecting the temple from any evil spirits trying to go inside. And here, this is the high priest. And they called him the god Anubis, god of cemetery and mummification, and also the garden of cemetery.
Well, this is going to be a Kodak moment.
This is the most holy place in the temple. What's the name of this temple?
I don't remember.
But this is the most holy place. Okay.
So, this is the copy of the name of Queen Cleopatra and their husband Ptolemy the First. So, he took the...
This is a copy of the Rosetta Stone. That's the Greek, some other language, and some Egyptian. There we go.
There we go.
Man, you got Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder.
I just call you.
No, ring this thing.
What is this, my house? Yeah. It consists of one room. In fact, now we put here some matches and cotton for very quick. Because all the process took 30 minutes for make a fire in ancient.
Is it going to rain in Egypt? Why do you think that is?
I just piled the stuff in there.
That's his actual tomb.
Here, this copy, but exactly copy. Also here, this shrine or a small box in 80 kilogram of solid gold, and the real one was bought in his mummy, so help is 108 kilograms of solid gold. Wow. The real one also in the Egyptian museum.
This was the van we rode all over the place in.
Them all at the church. May you enjoy the Sabbath with us.
What kind of fuel did God create our body to operate on? And for the first one, I want you to turn your Bibles.
Everyone, happy Sabbath. Amen. The story of the hidden treasure and the pearl. And man finds this treasure.
في حقل وجده إنسان.
He hides it.
فأخفاه.
Then he's so happy
ومن فرحه
that he sells everything he has
مضى وباع كل ما كان له
to buy that field.
واشترى الحق هذا.
Probably the music.
بنحب نقول الرسوم بتاعتنا بس أكتر حاجة شوية ونستمتع بالمقدس مع المدرب.
I got to look like it's choir, we have a choir, and we have the string ensemble, and I don't know. I feel like to the music I can do missionary work and stuff. Does everybody play?
We have like all kind of names where we want to go for our mission trip, you know? We have like
saw that this was an academy and we could talk to younger kids or people our age. In Ghana, the people there were adults, and we really haven't walked in their shoes. England, if we would have gone to. Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody grab a chair from the chair pile and...
Good morning!
Good morning, what's your name?
Marjorie.
What year are you here?
This is my third year.
About this in our Sabbath school, and we said, you know, we're in a day and time where we need to be out talking and trying to reach others. And we figured if we could reach the Muslims, we could reach anybody.
You can't give somebody something you don't have, or you can't tell somebody something you don't do.
That's true too.
We have to walk, not talk to talk.
My Jesus, my Savior, there is none like you. I want to praise the highest of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, thou art of refuge and strength, and every prayer
هدف واحد بس.
And that is to get to heaven.
وهدفنا إن احنا نوصل السماء.
Whose experience is drawn, and who have lost their heartfelt fervor along the way. The urinary system, or the kidneys, it would be impossible. You can't build a machine big enough and sophisticated enough to do it.
يعني ما تقدرش تبني جهاز كبير أو يعني كويس بالدرجة اللي ينظف بيها الدم بتاعك.
So the question is, how do we keep it healthy?
Jesus' Day.
وفي أيام المسيح
Weddings were a very special occasion.
الأفراح كانت وقت حلو خالص.
They would have big feasts
كان عندهم يبقى عيد كبير.
and invite many guests.
وكانوا بيدعوا ناس كتير.
What is righteousness?
إيه هو البر؟
Right doing.
الأفعال الكويسة. بالظبط.
So, our right doing
كل حاجة كويسة احنا بنعملها
is like a filthy rag.
We took walls down other places.
You like it? You like it? Meaning me and my compassos.
These are
You don't believe me?
there's some orange trees. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. All right. Michael was showing us some oranges.
What? Okay. Here's the orange trees. All of the farm is orange trees.
It's good. It's sweet.
Toot.
It's so good.
In Arabic, toot. And in English, I don't know. Mulberries, mulberries.
Yes,
Mulberries.
Small berries.
You like it?
You try it? Yeah.
Okay. I will taste it.
Taste it, it's nice.
It's sweet. Yes.
Yeah.
We are going out for a night out of town on Cairo. Let's see what the city life is like at night.
Where are we?
Cairo?
No, where are we? Specifically.
Now you need Academy Gate?
What? That doesn't look like an academy to me.
I don't know what part of the city we're in. I have no idea.
Where are we?
We're in Gabal Asfar.
Okay.
And there's a sign right there that reads Nile Union Academy.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, there too.
Okay, but this doesn't look like an academy to me, so what part of the academy is this?
This is the entrance. If you turn directly behind you, sir, you'll see the street that leads directly to...
Nope, that's what I'm asking. Okay, so there's the campus behind us.
There we are. Look before you walk. See that sign over there. Don't get run over by bicycles. Read Arabic. It says don't. For cars, are you
So what are we doing now?
We are walking to a place to go shopping or to see town life, I guess.
Is that what we were planning on?
Yeah, I guess it is. Actually, we're planning on taking a minibus, but now we're walking there. They claim that's not far, but we'll see. Watch right.
What is it?
Glasses. I'm not glasses, glass.
Okay.
Want glass for windows? Stuff like that.
Window glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felix, yeah. So if you want some... Oh, the shoes. I just want to know what the sign say. No, this is just the price. Oh, what are the prices say? Which one you want? You're looking for? Just some of the black sandals, like down at the bottom. What do they say? This is 20 pounds. 20 pounds? Yeah, maximum 20 pounds. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Honey.
They all want their picture taken. It's
seems as though we've gathered quite a collection of children. Mr. May, they just let you ride their bicycle. They insisted I ride their bicycle. I've ridden that bicycle more than they have.
Yeah. Oh, Yeti. That's it. Yeti. Because I knew it rhymed with spaghetti, so I said I'll never ever forget it.
That's fatty.
Yeah, fatty. Spaghetti. Fatty!
Okay, this is Mr. May, Mr. Montre, and Moody. We're trying to figure out what this, what the inscription on this block is, and Moody will tell us.
What is it, Moody?
Actually, it's hard writing Arabic, but I can guess.
You cannot guess.
There we are with our tools.
Your name and then.
Okay, Mina, what is it?
Zarafa.
What does that mean?
It's an animal.
An animal?
Yeah.
Zarafa?
Zarafa.
Giraffe?
Giraffe, yeah.
Oh, giraffe.
Brick, or piece of a brick, which I found in the sand over here. I just noticed it because it was lying upright like this, and I wondered what this said. So I thought maybe this was the name of a brick company, but I wasn't sure. And Mina told me he called it a zarafa, and so suddenly it occurred to me that he was saying giraffe, and so it says giraffe.
We're pouring our pad now. Look how we have to mix.
Okay, I see it now.
The gasoline operated a little machine there that since the parts are broken. Then we have to haul it by wheelbarrow to pour it into the pad that we're making. This is for a pump house.
Okay, here's the pad.
Yep. All our students learn how to work.
Yes, Pope John Paul II died today.
What I have to do is brace, like this is braced here, so we can put a shelf here and a shelf here, and then the fruit will roll down against the lip, and they can store the greener fruit down here, and as it ripens, they can bring it up. This is the overflow for the top shelf, and the top shelf is sold with fruit that is ready for sale. And the fruit that's not quite ripe will be on the bottom shelf. So I got to build the same shelf system under this one, and then put a shelf along the top on this one too.
Cell in the human body, each living cell needs oxygen and to live. In my hand, I have a stack of little papers. What I'm going to do is this. Okay. Now, I want you to pick them up. Okay, now I need everybody but one person to sit down. No, two. Everybody but two people. To go back to their seats. Everybody else go back to their seats. Okay, now you guys pick it up. Let me tell you what this represents. Inside your windpipe, inside your trachea, you have fine little hairs called cilia. The purpose for the cilia is to clean impurities out of your lungs. And they work like little brushes, little hairs that are constantly sweeping things out. What happens to those little cilia when you smoke? They become paralyzed. So it's a little bit like trying to clean up a mess with only 2 people instead of 10 people.
may I have 6 volunteers?
ممكن نجيب 6 عايزين 6 طوعية.
Does anyone remember the story of...
I have a particular influence outside of the campus because of the red hair and the light skin. That's the only reason. And there's these two Mohammeds that I met a few days ago. And then we went on the bus ride. And so yesterday we had lost our power while we were working. And so I didn't have anything to do for a little bit. I needed some water. So Sama and I went down to the corner to get some of this water. And I said, you know, I need to keep my word to some Muslims over here across the street. There's two guys named Muhammad, and I need to go say hi. They wanted me to come and have shay with them, which is tea. And I said, I'll just go over there and say hi. And so I went over, and the Muhammads weren't there. And I said, I want to talk to Muhammad. And they said, which one? Well, I found out there was another one there. So there were three Muhammads. And the third Muhammad, I really like him. He's an older guy. He's got very soft eyes. He's soft-spoken. He's a very good man. I can tell he's a very good man. And he says, will you sit? He talks so quiet. Will you sit? Can I bring you shay? I says, no shay. He says, 7-Up? I says, okay, 7-Up. So I sat down. The man he came out with a tray. He had the tray laid out with a nice napkin, the best he had. And all these guys gathered around. And the thing that they smoke.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes.
They brought that out. And these two guys sat down, and they had their scarves on, and they were sitting there and they were smoking. And he brought this tray out, and he had a 7-Up, and he had a glass of ice water, and he brought it out, and he was just starting to set it down, and he dumped the ice water right in my crotch.
No.
And a huge glass of ice water.
That'd be invigorating.
Oh, I jumped a little bit, but I stayed in my seat, and it was cold. But I didn't even get out of the chair. I just sat there. And he was cleaning. Oh, and he was so embarrassed. Oh. And he was trying to do this wonderful thing for me. And so I sat there, and he was about to cry, this man was. And because he was trying to do this nice thing, and he picked up the stuff, and he was apologizing. He laid his head right here and said, I'm so sorry. And I said, it's okay. And I told Sam, I said, Sam, tell him it's okay. And he said it's okay, and I said, and it wasn't working. The guy was just humiliated. I said, Sam, tell him it's funny. This is very funny. And I wasn't feeling funny. His head stayed right there. And so I said, Sam, tell him I think this is very funny. Funny. And so he was telling him, and so then I started laughing. And so I laughed as loud as I could laugh. And then his head came up, and I laughed, and I did this to him. And then all the other guys started laughing, and everybody was laughing. And then he smiled. And so then he went back. He went back and he got this towel. And he was going to mop up my crotch. I said, no, I'll do that. And so I cleaned up a little water, and I handed it back. And he came again with his presentation, set it down. And so we were sitting there, drinking our 7-Ups, and there was like 6 of these guys around us. And he sat right here, and then the guy over here with the smoke, he leaned his pipe over, as if I'm going to smoke anyway. But they don't know this. But he was smoking, and then he brought it over here and stuck it right in my face and says, no. And they looked like, you won't smoke with us? And I said, no smoke. And Sama was quickly trying to help me. He's an Adventist. Sama. Yes. And they kept trying to get me to take this smoke, and I would not, of course. And they could not understand it, and I finally just said, it's not good for me. It's no good for my tummy. But these guys, I sat there for a while, and then Sama says, they said, you are a very, very good man. And so I sat here, and Muhammad, who poured the drink on me, he turned around, he says, now where are you staying? I said, I'm staying with the school. And he said, how did you get to the school? I said, they invited me with a group. And he said, that is a good place. About the school. That is a good place. But because I didn't react like they would have, I mean, we went out on the streets last night and there was a big brawl. And I suppose maybe if it were one of them and they got ice poured in their crotch, it could have turned into a fight maybe. I don't know. But he was very impressed because I wanted to jump out of the seat because it was cold. But I just sat there in it. Anyway, that's my story. This is how our delivery of all of our lumber has come. One time we went out with the donkey here at the school in the cart and got our own. This is coming from the lumber yard, and this is their delivery vehicle.
Where are we?
We are right now at the Khan Khalili market, a marketplace where just about anything you can imagine is for sale, from food to jewelry to walking sticks. But nothing is the price that they ask for. You have to bargain. You have to use your bargaining skills.
How do you eat it while you're walking because you're not buying anything?
The problem is that it's not gonna be good like walking. My stomach's gonna hurt walking all this and eating. Okay. I was supposed to tell a parable today, right? And I'm not ready. And I'm like late. Look at this time. We're gonna go. Feels like we didn't eat yet. And by the time we go there, the meeting is almost starting, 7:30. And I'm telling I'm not changed. And plus that, we're gonna take those cars, you know, you see all those cars in Egypt, you never even know if we're gonna get safely. I might die in the street. Plus, I'm not ready, people. Oh. We are in Khan Khalili, that's how they call it. But anyways, that's all we know about it, nothing else.
What time were they supposed to be here?
5:30. 5:45. We came and said that we would actually buy something, but we didn't buy anything because we don't even know what to buy. It's like a big, huge thing, and we need a guide. We need somebody to help us. We're supposed to be in school at least at 7 because we need to get ready. The thing is, I'm hungry, really hungry.
Me too.
Why don't you get some food?
What?
Why don't you get some food?
There's no place to get food. There's a certain kind of exercise. It's called aerobic exercise. This is a kind of exercise that actually uses oxygen in the production of energy.
Who wants to have a long life?
مين عايز يعيش حياة كبيرة؟
Who wants to get old?
مين عايز يبقى
Oh, he wants to get old.
But as they grow,
لكن لما يكبروا
the wheat actually produce their fruit,
يبدأ القمح يطلع الجزء بتاعه.
and they begin to bow their heads.
ويبدأوا
We also had the opportunity to visit a Sudanese refugee school several times.
Magdalene. This rock came crashing through the window not more than about an inch, maybe 2 inches, not even that, an inch, behind the head of one of the boys named Wami. And it just missed his head and glass went everywhere. Amazingly, nobody got cut. Several people were hit with shards of glass. Nobody got cut. And Wami didn't hit with the rock or glass, and he was right there. I don't know how it missed him.
One brick at a time.
And I stand
able to take our cameras inside, so I'm going to take an opportunity here to video the architecture.
Yeah, I can feel it.
What did you think of the museum?
It was cool, but everything started looking alike after a while.
Yeah, it's like.
What did you think of the museum?
What?
What did you think of the museum?
It's big and nice. Beautiful.
What did you think of the museum?
It was nice.
What did you think of the museum?
Yeah, I came here for fun.
What did you think of the museum?
I liked it. An hour was long enough though.
A lot of stuff.
The museum was very awesome. I saw a lot of things that I wish I could see, or I wanted to see in the past. It was an awesome experience, and I would encourage anyone, if they want to see the real Egypt, come to the museum here.
What did you think of the museum?
King Tut stuff was nice. The rest of it was kind of boring.
What did you think of the museum?
Boring.
What did you think of the museum?
Ditto to Mr. Holland.
Back with Ron, want to sit back, please?
Where are we?
We're in a Pizza Hut and it's great. There's waiters and it smells and looks great. The room that we are currently in is a special American room. It has the air conditioning, it has the nice scenery. Downstairs with no air conditioning, that's where he keeps all the locals. So he brought us up to the special American room.
Pizza Hut. Oh!
Now what? This is a rush hour.
We're going to attempt to cross this street.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
We can be going, guys.
ثواني يا ابني.
Everybody say Jesus.
Jesus.
Say cheese.
is hard. Could you put the stuff in
We're at the pyramids. Hey, you know what's interesting? The rocks are actually kind of cool when you touch them.
What did you just do?
I touched a pyramid.
Hello. This is a pyramid. There's a lot of different pyramids. This is one of them. Over there in the desert, a long way away, is Martin. He's deviated from our group. What are they doing, Anthony?
I don't know, but I'm not doing it with them.
Okay.
What's your instinct?
I'm gonna trust my instinct.
Yeah, what is it?
It just feels like a sham.
Yeah, my instinct is this is bad. This is really bad.
Well, my instinct is it's no charge to get
Don't want
in.
to ride a horses or a camel?
There's a charge to get out.
Is it good to go in?
Very well,
What's
okay.
what's wrong with it?
Dude seems good to you.
Yeah, to me. Now I'm getting a sinky feeling since y'all saying it. Like a feeling, but to me, when I came over, I wanted to go sleeping.
Let us 3 or 4 of us go first and come back. When we come back,
Let's go.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Teresa.
Don't put on side, okay, mister? Come on.
I was thinking it's kind of hot, but I would like to experience it. But after this, I don't think so.
Well, I
see. I got in. Okay, good.
And you got out?
Yeah.
What is it?
What's in there?
Just a hole.
A room.
With the red
some
lights.
rocks. It's this one.
Well, you want to go see it then?
Do you know what they're really
I've seen many holes.
A room with some rocks.
Well,
And that's
what
it.
they're trying to do is set up something that looks like a tour. So that you'll take the tour and follow along and say, and now we're over here by the camels. How would you like a camel ride? $90 or 90 pounds. You know, that's what it's about. It's
Come on beside for the camel. Come on, go to the side.
They come? No, no thank you. They come?
I will hop off that mess.
Randall, say hi. Wave to the.
You're done, Randall. You're done.
He's rough.
Say, I'm done, Randall.
I wish we could see this picture.
Look
at this picture. He is riding off
ها؟ صور ولا تمشي؟
I'm away with him on top of it. And now he's over there. Or at least he was over there.
on the ride for his life.
And now I don't know where they've taken him, but
Honey took
they
him.
walked him away on top of the camel.
I imagine all mammals, driving mammals, is pretty much the same. Pull right, turn right. Pull left, turn left. Halt, stop.
He said, no, I need 20 pounds. And I said, take it and leave him. I said, come, this is for a camel, or what for me? And he said, I said to him, you said as ever he wants, so he will give you 3 pounds. And he said, no, I need from his money, American money. I said, no.
Yes, he kept saying, your American money.
You said I will give you Egyptian. And he said, yeah, he is American. I said, yes, but he is my under responsibility, so I will give you the money. And if you don't want it, you don't want take it, I will leave. And he took
Give me anything in American money. And then at least 20 pounds.
He won one pound.
Well, see, they were trying to. They started that way up here. It has nothing to do with the pyramids at all. Not a thing. I smell the rat way over there. I knew it had something to do with horses and camels.
لغة مكسرة. Simple. Maybe it's rich.
You change your mind?
You coming with me?
I am so sorry.
تطلع يا عمرو اطلع محمود.
Legal.
Hi, I miss you.
Okay, where did the nose go?
Somebody broke.
From this way.
Somebody broke.
Someone broke it?
Yeah, because I think they thought that this. I think it was a Muslim guy who broke this because they thought that they worship that thing, and so the guy came and started knocking it. So he knocked the nose first, but they stopped him before finishing the whole thing. Some people said that the Romans attacked, and then when attacked they bombed this thing and it hit the nose. They had these cannons, and then one of the cannons, the cannon hit the nose and it broke the nose. So that's another story.
Does it say REC?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going. This is the Sphinx. Pyramid number 1, number 2, number 3, and there's more over there.
Number 4.
There's more pyramids. There's lots of pyramids all over the place. It's just these are the biggest ones. And this is, what's your name?
Jamila.
Jamina. What's your name?
Mina.
Mina?
Yeah.
All right. Mina number 1. Mina number 2.
We are the Dazani group.
I can't wait till the day, where we can all go to heaven and won't have to see any heartbreaks or any people crying, people needing money, or any of these girls.
The senior girls, please show me out. Guys, you ready? Guys, are you ready? Yeah!
الوعظ كل يوم.
But I think the sort of unspoken thing that we all learned was that it's exciting to be a Christian.
Just come to the school and work with us. أول مجموعة تيجي المدرسة وتشتغل معانا.
It's the first time to see a guest who's working with us outside.
أول مرة ضيف لينا يشتغل معانا في بره.
And it's really the spiritual spirit is high.
وكمان عندهم حياتهم روحية قوية جدا.
They brought us really close to God.
يعني فعلا هم قربونا جامد لربنا.
And they taught us many good things. I think that Oklahoma Academy and Nairobi Academy, if they join together, it will give a better academy.
وطبعا دولة السفر.
say to your friends goodbye? First of all, thank you.
So we thank all of the group. May God bless you, and we hope to see you again.
Manny said, I love Egyptians.
لما هاني قال انا بحب المصريين انا فعلا بحب المصريين. قعدت على الارض كنت بتدهنهم.
Nobody does this.
مفيش اي زي بيعمل كده.
And thank you very much for this.
بنشكركم جدا على من اجل كده. كلكم عندكم حب المسيح. ودايما بتدوا الاخرين وتشجعوا الاخرين.
Keep on doing that.
خليكم دايما تعملوا كده.
God bless all of you.
ربنا يبارك كل واحد فيكم.
I hope to see you again, not in heaven.
اتمنى اشوفكم تاني بس مش في السماء.
On earth. Come again. We go to you.
واحنا هنروح لكم.
Keep in touch with you.
Come to away.
Saying goodbye.
Where all is light and glory, how I long to be
I'll try.
Sometimes I think I could stay here longer. I feel very lonely here, for I've seen that I had wings like a dove. Then would I fly away and be at rest?
No, you didn't. Bye. Bye.
I want to hear the voice of Jesus. You have washed your robes and stood stiffly for my truth. When I get to heaven, I'll cast my crown at Jesus' feet. I want to praise his name forever. He has done so much for me. Sometimes I think I could stay here longer. I feel very lonely here, for I've seen a better land. Oh, that I had wings like a dove, then would I fly away and be at rest. Oh, that I had wings like a dove, then would I fly away and be at rest.
We are in Amsterdam airport. Currently, we have maybe 20 minutes before we have to go through security, and we are on our way to Detroit. From Detroit, we're going home to Oklahoma City.
Yes, I already had one. Did I have to see us this time? Why?
Let's go, folks.
Ready? Are you ready, mister?
Let's go.
We're like, what are you guys waiting for?
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Everybody got it?
Where are the guys?
You don't want any food? We have power to candles.
Okay, what's happening in here, guys?
We love Senior Service! Welcome back, Senior Service!
Yeah. We need to have somebody come and pick us up.
We are in the Oklahoma City Airport parking lot, and we're broken down.
But it's not generating.
So,
and so we don't have any turn signals or
No brake lights. Other important
I
things.
tried to call her. I couldn't get her. I don't know if she's not back yet or what the deal is.
Well, currently, we're at Oklahoma Airport. We're trying to get the bus up and running. We got it running. The bus runs off air. I believe that's correct. But the generator was down, or we couldn't get that running to get the signal lights going. So we're just kind of sitting here waiting for the sun to set and the Sabbath to come in and to get song service going. I guess that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, but I didn't have a clean.
How's it going, Mr. Price? Going well? Happy Sabbath? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now that we are back, our lives will never be the same. We went to give, but if there were a way to measure, I would say we received more. They liked the programs all right, but what spoke volumes to them were our actions, how we treated them, how we treated each other. Indeed, that is how anyone is to tell that we are Christians, is by our love.
Sometimes I think I could stay here. I feel very lonely here, for I've seen a better life.